actor. And I knew she was saying this to me because I was such a sissy. I mean, I was terribly effeminate. I always knew it was gay, but that didn't bother me. What bothered me was I didn't know how to be a man. One day, I looked myself in the mirror and said, "You're 14 years old and you're gay. What are you going to do with your life?" Once I was in Cardinal Hayes High School, there were 3,000 boys there. I had no protection anymore. No homeroom where I could be charming and funny with all the tough guys so they fight my battles for me. Like when I went to small schools. I liked school, but my grades got too bad. Even when I knew the answers to the questions, I wouldn't raise my hand because I knew I would be scared they would all laugh at me. I couldn't take it anymore. I just didn't want to. You see, what I was doing was trying to figure out who I was and how to be a man. You see, there are a lot of people in this world who don't know how to be men. And since then, I found out that I am one. I was looking for the wrong thing. I was learning how to be butch. Once someone said to me that they were looking for male dancers for the Jukebox Review. You know, the drag show? From all those years of being Sid Charisse, I had this fabulous extension. So I went to go audition and they said, "You're too short to be a boy. Would you like to be a pony?" And I said, "Well, what's that?" And they said, "A girl. And what do I have to do?" "Show us your legs." "But I have hair on my legs." And they said, "That's okay, come upstairs." So I went upstairs with them and they hiked up my dungarees and they put a pair of nylon stockings and heels. And we went back downstairs and they said, "You have wonderful legs." And I was like, "Really? Terrific." But I was only 16 at the time, so I could only hide this all from my parents. But I was finally in show business. But without a good education, you can't get a good job. And I had a job. I had friends. Well, we were at the Apollo Theater on 124th Street doing 4 shows a day with the movie. It was really tacky though. But the show was going to go to Chicago and my parents wanted to say goodbye and wanted to leave my luggage at the theater after the show. Well, we were doing this number and I looked like Anime Wong and I had 2 great big chrysanthemums on either side of my head with 2 gold balls hanging all over them. Well, I was going on for the finale and who should I see standing by the stage door? My parents. They got there too early. I freaked. I was thought to myself, what could I do? I know. I could go downstairs and walk quickly past them. It's the only thing I could do, right? They'll never recognize me. So, I straightened up, and I quickly walked past my parents. And as I passed my mom, I heard her say, "Oh my God, well, I died." But what could I do? I had to go on for the finale. After the finale, I went back to my dressing room, and after I took my makeup off and done getting dressed, I went back to my parents, and they were standing in the middle of all these. And they said, "Please, right? Eat and take care of yourself." And right before they left, they said, "Please, take care of my son." That was the first time he ever called me that. And